What's good, world? What's good, world? Happy New Year. It's been a little over a month. It's been in front of the camera. Had to take some time off. Had to get some rest, you know. Had to get that rest. But hope everyone's new year is starting out great. You know, granted, we know the newness is really not gonna come until spring. You know, when the trees start to get their color, their life back. You know, but took a trip to Georgia. Had to get a reset, you know. Everything was getting, you know, the mundane was getting draining, you know. And I'm tired of doing the same old. So had to reset, had to take a trip to the South, you know, get back to my roots. And to know, to confirm where I'm going, you know, like they say, you have to know where I'm from to know where I'm going, you know, or you have to know where you come from to know where you're going, you know, even if that means that you're still in the town that you grew up in, you know. But let's say you have moved from the town that you grew up in, you know, sometimes you got to go back, like I say, to see where it all started, to see, you know, why you do some of the things that you do now, you know, because there was an interview with Country Wayne, you know, and Country Wayne is from, you know, Millen, Georgia. I'm from Meta, Georgia. So I probably grew up, 30 minutes from where he grew up. But I understand his mentality because he grew up in that small country town. But similar to mine, you know what I mean? And my little cousin actually went to school in Millen, James Deloach. You know, he actually played football for UGA for a couple of years too. But anyway, I digress. Country Wayne was, you know, talking about being from that small town and being that, you know, the city is so fast and the country is so slow. You know, when there's this stigma, you know, people think people from the country are slow. And again, I think I talked about before, that's the furthest from the case. It's just the environment, the atmosphere, it moves at a much slower pace than it does in the city. Granted, you know, Country Wayne, he's in Atlanta now, and Atlanta is faster than Albuquerque, but I understand him. He said, you know, the city's slow. I mean, the city's fast, country's slow, and he's meshed the two. You know what I mean? And, you know, for me, I had to go back to see that country, that slowness. So, you know, again, I can stabilize myself, you know what I'm saying, within the city and understanding that the city, yeah, is faster than the country, but at the same time, you know, you got to learn how to mesh the two and bring that together, you know, and like I say, to know where you're going, you know, and I think that was one thing that is one thing that I'm trying to do, definitely mesh the two. But again, I think it took for me to go home and to get that reset, you know, to get back in the groove of things, you know what I mean? So, because yeah, Albuquerque is like my second home, you know, excuse me. And this climate change too, that's a real thing, man. When I was in Georgia, you know, for Christmas and the New Year, the weather was in the 70s, you know what I mean? Versus, you know, out here today, we came back to Albuquerque, shoot, the weather was in the 20s. Now, granted, the sun's shining right now. I just got on like a sweatshirt or whatever, so it's probably in like the 60s or something now. I haven't checked the weather, but it feels good, you know. But climate change is real. I kind of got a little cold, you know, through this winter season, you know. So getting readjusted back to, for one, the weather, and two, just the altitude, you know. So in the wintertime for a brother, man, you know, you definitely need lotion, chapstick, because your skin gonna be so dry, and you need to be drinking you know, plenty of water, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to make this real quick. I hadn't made a video in a while, but I am back. You know, again, we're back in Albuquerque. You know, we took 2 weeks to go to the country and to reset, get away from it all, you know what I mean? And again, to reconnect with those roots. I got a baby boy now, so I had to take him to go see the fam, see where I come from, you know what I mean? So I had to do that for him too. Granted, he may not remember right now. He just actually turned 9 months yesterday. But the thing is, we're gonna continue to go back, and he gonna, you know, start to remember the times where it's like, oh shoot, you know, every summer or, you know, every year we went to Georgia for X amount of time, you know. But he gotta know where his ancestry, you know, comes from as well, you know. But again, that's all I got for right now. Just wanted to make something real quick, just because I hadn't been on the, you know, I hadn't made a video in a minute, but let you know we still live and doing well, and we're gonna keep it coming to y'all, you know. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and be sure to check out one of these videos right here as well. But until next time, it's your man Mike Deloach, and we'll holla back.